adventurers were all invited for a stormy night of intrigue, camaraderie, and combat. Scant was known about the depth of preparation at the Inn of the Weathered Dragon. From the soft light provided by the beautiful sconces to the warm, homey space delicately afforded each adventurer, there was no denying the attention to detail or the overwhelming power of the setting before us. Mead was flowing and easy to find. The master's own space was elegant and spacious, yet unpretentious. As the evening progressed, the adventurers made much merry and could only laud the setting provided them.
The lighting is money, dude. This shit looks good.
And the adventurer's assessment was apt. Shit did look good. And as the adventurers succumbed to the last moments of the evening, there was only one thought to be had. When and how they might acquire another invitation to the Inn of the Weathered Dragon.
Survival in a world beset by magic and evil takes more than a lucky roll of the dice. Complete your Pathfinder Core Rulebook collection with Player Core 2, an expansion on character options for the remastered Pathfinder 2nd Edition rule set. Tinker and test out formulas as an alchemist, make keen observations, and get to the heart of the matter as an investigator. Stand strong and ferocious as a barbarian. Take up a holy, or unholy, mantle in service of a deity as a champion. Dance through battle with the grace and bravado of a swashbuckler. Maintain a balance between mind, body, and spirit as a monk. Take hold of the innate magic in your sorceress bloodline. Explore the mysteries of your fate as an oracle. And build even more customized characters with archetypes, ancestries, versatile heritages, and more.
A Zagaron walks to the door and attempts to intimidate it into opening.
Oh, what are you going to say?
I'm going to stand in front of the door and I'm going to say, I command you to open. Your magic has no power here.
Can I support him on that role? I've actually got a bit of persuasion and intimidation myself.
Yeah, no need to roll. You can certainly support him. You can certainly aid him. What are you saying?
This guy's a real bad dude.
It's so inspired.
Are you ready to die? Run from the purple worm's bite. It's just a matter of time. Your HP decline. Ready to die.
Welcome back, me hearties. Nice. Excellent, bro. It is a nice hat, matey. Thank you. I'm going all over the place with that accent, so I'm going to have to
We be
stop.
back indeed, my boy.
So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, players. We are, of course, continuing Sundered Waves, as you can see from the background. We're not playing Abomination Vaults tonight. This is Sundered Waves Part 2. Part 1 was yesterday, and you will be able to capture that on YouTube fairly soon. I think that's going live tomorrow, isn't it, Dave?
Yes. Is it going up on YouTube tomorrow?
Yeah. So you'll be able to catch it. And we do a player intro, a bit of a full player intro at the beginning of that episode 1. So you'll be able to catch that on YouTube at youtube.com/bandofbadgers. So check it out. Don't watch this one first.
Scurvy dogs.
This is episode 2. So unless you want to see what the spoiler is at the end of the adventure, go and watch episode 1.
Yes, episode 2.
See, you've got that affliction in your hand again, Dave.
That's just, I don't know what it means.
What could it mean? Yeah. So players, welcome back. How are you? Have you recovered from yesterday?
Yeah, I've been practicing my accent all night. I think I'm really gonna nail it today.
Okay, I'm looking forward.
It was a little shaky yesterday, but today, home run.
You're there.
I think I was more West Country than Pirate yesterday.
Like my lover.
Hello,
You've got a combine harvester.
Let's get with you. We've got the thing there.
Ooh, cocktail and a lovely biscuit. Yeah. Give us
No,
your
it's all
gold.
custard cream for my
I-
friend here. Oh.
Mine's just a gravelly voice and occasionally like extending my R's. That's about all I got.
So
That's
cream-
what
how
more
long
do you need?
Guardino on matey.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Right, I have here a hero point. So I'm going to give
please.
this out. I'm going to give this out to the person that can give me the recap from yesterday. It was all of 24 hours ago. So let's see how bad your short-term memories are.
So bad.
Who wants to start?
We swam, walked to a boat.
Swam the
We
boat.
arrived on a
sunk.
beach.
Okay.
No,
yeah. We were summoned. We were all part of a pirate crew many years ago. Our captain was captured. We went our separate ways. The captain has been in prison. None of us have seen him. We got word that he died. He sent his mechanical parrot to gather us, summon us to a beach, and give us
With a piece of a map.
clues. Yes, with the pieces of a map and clues about how to pursue some kind of treasure. Am I doing good so far?
You are doing very well, so
All right. So we showed up.
Teacher's
It was
pet.
the wreck of our boat, and then Dave took over. Go, Dave.
Go, Dave.
I'm not. I was thinking in something you said. You said we believe him to be dead. So what if he's not? What if he's putting us all through like a game? He's testing us.
Son of a
What if?
bitch.
And
No,
now
I-
he's in with the conspiracy theories.
No, I think that
Yeah,
was a
that's
fact. I
true.
think he is dead. I don't think that was up for debate.
We'll
It
find
died of
out.
illness.
Have you seen the body?
But yeah, that's what I was about to say. Have
And
you
do
seen
you
it?
know
Have
for
you
sure
seen
he
this
doesn't
man?
have a twin? Those are the only ways to know
Nope.
that somebody's dead.
The backstory told me he was dead, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fall for that
Like-
shit. This is like the J.J. Abrams magic box stuff. You can't fall
right.
for unreliable narrators.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
And
not with Steve.
how did he die? Was he murdered? Was it the parrot? We don't know.
Illness
Yeah.
from being in prison. He caught rot foot or some shit.
I'm not buying it for a minute.
Fatal
What
dose
is
drop.
Rockfoot?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
I can kind of tell what it is, but I haven't heard
So,
of it. All right. Anyway, so should I
We
keep
got off the
going?
boat. Yeah,
All right.
go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. So we come.
This is good so far.
To the wreck of the boat. There was a puzzle that connected to the pieces of the map we received that involved turning the wheel of the wrecked boat. We figured it out. Mostly Dave figured it out. The rest of us stood around and nodded our heads. Then a cave opening appeared in the cliffs nearby. We fought some snakes, water snakes,
Yeah. Giant vipers, yeah.
giant vipers.
I took one of them.
Who were not apparently part of the plan. At least that's what the parrot told us. Then we went in through the cave entrance. We descended some stairs into a underground temple to some kind of a water goddess statue. But
Goes
before
right.
what's that?
Goes right.
Goes right. Okay. Before we could get to the statue, we were beset by giant ants, and we availed ourselves upon them in most glorious fashion. And
Don't forget about the salt pillar.
yes, good point.
Yeah.
The
With
salt
vinegar.
pillar was key. Although after the game, I thought picnic basket maybe a step back, but pillar of salt was awesome. So we defeated the giant ants, and then we realized that part of the map pieces also gave us a hint about what we could do to interact with this statue. We gave it an offering, which seemed to be the right thing to do, but also summoned a living waterfall who seems to not like us very much. And we rolled an ish.
You did. And that is where we left it last night. So that definitely deserves this hero point. So there you
There you
go.
go. Nice work.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That was well deserved. So
Yeah.
with no further ado, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we? Are our initials still in Elder?
I think
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah.
Good
So
roll.
I'm going to roll VT, and we're not
yeah,
going to get
yeah.
a slap on the wrist from YouTube this evening for copyrighted music because I've changed it. So yeah, roll VT, and we'll be straight back into this fight.
Let's go.
Okay, Dave, can we have the battle map up, please?
Band of Badgers Productions values kick ass.
Yes.
I feel like we're starting in a movie after that.
You guys do cool shit.
It's a proper B movie style. We're you know, hand cams, the lot.
Yeah.
Shoestring budget. Well,
It's
non-existent budget, really.
Zero budget. Right, so disappointingly for you lot, I managed to roll very high for my initiative, and it's me first.
Yeah.
So,
Not good.
Yadrin, Kingsman, Elseer, and Lavana. You witness this towering creature before you angrily cry silently into the ceiling of the cavern. Mist and water blows off of it, and you get that salt sting across your face. Suddenly, as it rises from the pool, it splashes down onto the floor, and its body spreads throughout this man-made cavern. It reforms into smaller components next to each of you and makes an attack. That's not good. Right. Sorry. Where's my sheet? Yadrin, what is your armor class?
My armor class is 23.
Okay, I hit 25, so that is a hit.
What I will do then is I will use reactive shield to be able to raise my shield so that it becomes 25.
Okay, so that there's this sort of watery fist that explodes upwards towards you. You just manage to get your reaction shield up in time and deflect that blow. Elseer, what is your armor class?
It's still within 5 hours since the beginning of the game, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
It is 22.
Okay. I hit with a 26. As you also see this fist burst from the puddle of water at your feet and hit you in the face. Can you make me an athletics check, please?
Athletics would be... I'll just use base 10 plus my dex modifier, right?
For an athletics check, it's your 10 plus your strength modifier.
Oh.
Plus your level.
Plus my level. So that'd be a 21.
Okay. This fist, after hitting you, engulfs you, and you're pulled towards the center mass of the creature. So move yourself 5 foot closer.
Right
to the creature,
here.
please.
As it damages him,
you take 14 points of damage, by the way.
I've been trying to read up on some of the bits and pieces today. So I've got the Redemption Champion archetype.
Yeah.
So because he's within my aura, triggers on an enemy damages an ally, and we're both in the aura. The enemy hesitates under the weight of sin as visions of redemption play in their mind's eye. The enemy must choose to repent or refuse, with the following effects. If the enemy is mindless or otherwise unable to repent, use the refuse result. So the repent, the ally is unharmed by the triggering damage. Refuse, the ally gains resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus my level.
Right, but that's a reaction, isn't it?
I'm not too sure, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay. Well, I believe it's a reaction, and you've already used.
It's that arrow. So it's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So you've already used your reaction.
I've already used my. Yeah, sorry, just clarifying that.
That's right. Okay, so it's 14 damage to you, Elsie. And Kingsman, you also attempted to be hit by this fist, but it misses.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. As I get hit and pulled in, you see Elsier like wince. I'm hurt bad. Oh, feather! As I get
Good
pulled.
thing we healed you that last time. Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Lavana,
I'm hurting bad.
you are also engulfed in this wave as it washes over you. However, it doesn't attack you. What happens is you're engulfed in the wave. It's no real bother for you. You are used to the water. You are amphibious, and what it does, it delivers back to you your holy symbol. So when the wave washes over you and disappears, you're now holding your holy symbol again.
I'll take that as a win.
That is my go over. So next in the order is Yadrin. It's your turn.
I see Elsie take this, looking rather poorly, and take this damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I will move round staying within this thing's remit, and I will grab Elsie and pull him up, and it sort of takes a moment to sort of decide on the action, but then pulls him up and heals him, and I'll use my lay on hands. You regain 18 health, and you get +2 to your AC.
Oh, nice. For how long?
I think it's for
the rest of your life.
It's to the end of this round, but that round would last basically until Yadrin goes again.
But what I will also do is I'll place myself in front of Elsie, and shield up, ready to defend and attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I still? Is that a?
So raise shield is an action. So you've done lay on hands. So you moved and did lay on hands. So that's your 3 actions over. So you can't raise your shield, but you can basically position your shield.
It's getting ready aesthetically.
Aesthetically, yeah, no problem. Okay, Yadrin, that's your go. Kingsman, you're up next.
Okay, so as I said in the previous session, fire and versus water. Okay, this is what we're going to do. So Kingsman buckles down.
There's a science lesson about to start. Pay attention.
Buckles down, and you see like waves of energy filter up his body, and like Iron Man, he puts his hands out, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on all 3 actions, calling 1, 2, 3, and I move my hand like that, and you just get
Lavana's in the
rays
background
of fire burning into this waterfall thingy.
Right. So I have one question.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray, is it fire or is it radiant damage?
It is fire.
Okay.
It says you fire a ray of heat and flame. It does not say.
No, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Describe your actions then.
Has fire in it is fine.
Yeah, it's got fire. So it's water. It's going to be slightly.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but
we'll see. Maybe there's a lot of steam coming off.
If you got roll to hit, or is it a saving?
It's a roll to hit, so it's a spell attack. I got +11. That is 26.
You hit.
And that is 4d6 damage. 6, 12, 14 points of damage. I don't think that was a critical though.
It wasn't a critical hit, no.
Yeah,
so your spell DC, it's 21. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so as you fire off this wide ray of fire at the creature, this huge, body of water.
Yeah.
it changes shape. It becomes less shaped like a creature, like it's a living waterfall, more like just a huge wave, and it absorbs all that heat energy. And you indeed see all this steam burning off and spreading out across the cavern and making this sort of mist about 2 feet deep. It absorbs all of that energy with no effect.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking duck.
Right, let's try electricity next.
Something's gonna work.
It successfully counteracted your magical fire. That's why I needed to know what your DC was.
Fair enough. Okay, no, that's cool. That's all my actions. Is putting it in. Okay.
Okay,
That's a
Keiko,
start too.
you are up next. After Keiko is Lavana.
Yeah, I was an administrator in an emergency room for 20 years, and a big part of determining, what the nature of something is determining what it isn't. So we've now determined that fire doesn't work. We can take that out of our differential. And I think my purpose here will be to take stabby things out of the differential. So I'm going to, I don't feel great about this, but I feel like I need to try it. So I am going to move up. I don't know how you flank something like this, but it's in my nature to be on the opposite end of it. So
It works the same way as it does for medium creature. You just need to be on the opposite side. So if
Great.
you would line yourself up with Yadrin, who is like all fully prepped to attack, you would benefit from the flanking condition.
How's that? Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Great. Cool. Then I will stabby stab. And we'll see what happens. And then you can laugh at me.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks if you want. So 1 move action.
I definitely do. So my first one is a 22.
That hits exactly the armor class.
Hey,
Nice.
And do I get sneak attack damage on this?
Yes, you do. Yeah, because it's off guard because you are flanking.
Great. So that's 12, 16. 16.
Okay.
And then my second attack at -5. I rolled a 16, so that's an 11, but plus 14 is 25.
25 hits.
All right. So that's... Ooh, that's good. That one's 22.
22. Nice damage. Very nice damage. So amazingly, although this creature can counteract magical fire, it does not seemingly have any resistances to a rapier.
Nice.
You find whatever invisible organs exist within this living waterfall, and you punish it with 2 dust.
Stab at me, hearties!
Nice work, Keiko.
Lavana, you're next.
I have this come to deity moment and suddenly want to change my name to Moana since the ocean gave me the heart of Tafiti back. As being who she is and how tied to the ocean that she is, would she know that she can communicate with this thing?
You believe you certainly could try. You do know that these creatures can be completely mindless, though. They are in effect a force of nature, so it'd be like trying to communicate with a storm.
Although it did give you your holy symbol back. So
Right, so I don't want to go smacking it around.
Going on there, I guess.
Where does it have a face right now? Is there a front to it?
No. Because of what Kingsman did, it just transformed itself into this wave. So it has no front, no back at the moment. It's just
is it a wave that's kind of stationary, that's still just kind of moving in one?
Yeah, it's almost like a wave that's breaking over itself in this continuous cycle.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
Stuck in a vicious cycle.
It's such a nice thing if it was just animated on your wall and you could just watch as you fall asleep.
As you stand there, sort of, pondering the creature and pondering why it's giving you your holy symbol back, you hear a voice, not out loud, but in the depths and recesses of your mind. It's taken on what you associate with Gozra's voice when you commune on a daily basis, and you hear it say, "Those who seek the blessing of the wind and the waves must face the storm's fury."
Stab it in the face.
Yeah, I think they want us to stab it in the face.
Catch it, bin it, kill it.
I'm so torn. I'm gonna run up to it and just trident whatever looks like a good chunk of its being.
So if you move yourself on the map, and then you'll get 2 strikes that you can roll, please.
+8. Ooh, 27.
That is a hit.
And that one was not so good. 14.
14 is a miss.
So roll for 1 damage.
Yeah, for 1 damage. Now you've got a striking trident, so striking means you do twice the base.
I just rolled 2 8s.
Oh, awesome. 16 damage.
Well, we needed that.
Very good.
And I apologize to it after I hit it when I'm done. Thank you for giving me.
Don't hate me.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so you rush it. You thrust your trident deep into its body, and you think try waving back it. You think you've hit something vital. It does seem to shudder. So well done, Lavana. Elsie, you're going to round out the round for us, please. And I can see you sitting there studying the spell book frantically. I guess Fireball's not going to be on the cards.
No, it's not.
We can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, I was actually trying to look up how many actions one of my cantrips shield is, and it's only one.
Yes.
So that's critical here. So for my first action, I'm not going to move or anything. For my first action, I will cast shield on myself. And for Elsier, this is a very simple task. He just reaches up above his head and snaps, and you just see this shimmering blue dome that comes down and just all the way around him and just disappears.
Nice.
And that gives a +1 AC to the start of the next turn. So my AC now is up to 25, which is good. And then for my final 2 actions, I will hit the beast with a ray of frost.
Okay.
And let's talk about this for a second.
I feel like there's a sign coming on.
Yeah, this creature is wet, and it is water.
Yes.
So I believe technically it's vulnerable to cold damage.
It's sound logic so far.
Yeah.
You have just seen this creature take more damage from a rapier than a fireball.
Yeah.
I think Josh should get a diplomacy check against Steve.
So I'm gonna roll for Ray of Frost,
Hero point.
which is actually an attack roll. I think we did.
Yes, it is.
But
Yeah, okay.
it's an attack roll, so I'm gonna roll that.
Okay.
I'm attacking with Ray of Frost, and at this point, he's hurt. He's doing what he can. He just holds out his hand, and you just see this blue beam blast out of his hand. And it's almost too much for him to handle, so he's he's just holding it. And that is a 26.
26. We've lost Mike. 26 hits.
Okay, 26 hits. Awesome. All right, so that would be. Now, how do we want to play this with the vulnerability? Before
you're trying to convince me it has.
Yeah, double damage.
We're in agreement about how the rules should be.
I don't. How about you
And
roll
is it freezing?
4 plus 7 damage, and then we'll see what it's done.
Steve, it's in the new remastered edition.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That
Josh
first one was a
edition,
crit.
Pathfinder.
That
2
second
point Josh.
one, it's just a 1. All right. And 11, and then 25 points of damage.
Okay. So you cast this beam out of your hand, and all of that effort, all that angst, all that anger of almost being embarrassed in front of your comrades.
Yes.
Because I'm sure an elf of your stature would not want to be seen to be gone down first.
Moody Feathers is laughing, circling.
You push out this magical spell, and you manage to freeze a good foot or so of water at the base of the creature. That then shatters and it reabsorbs. But you see that satisfying few balls of ice that keep cycling around in the washing machine, going round and round and round. But it doesn't quite have the same effect as you were expecting. You was expecting something much more grandiose. But you did do 25 points of damage, so that is noteworthy.
Okay.
Well done.
All right.
The creature,
cling to that. Cling to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And Elsier feels very proud of himself right now.
Yeah. You should feel proud.
And as you stand there feeling proud, looking up at the wave 25 feet above you, you suddenly realise it's not rotating round and round. It's an infinite spiral anymore. It's now peering down directly at you.
Okay.
And that wave is going to break over both you and Yadrin.
Oh.
It's going to break. Okay, it's going to break right on all three of us.
Well, no, because Kingsman's slightly further away at the back.
Okay.
Isn't he?
It's going to break on the two of us.
Break over you and Yadrin.
Okay.
Look out, Yadrin.
I'll use my reaction to raise sort of shield and try and raise it over us in being such a whittle elf.
Right, so
Is this a magic attack at all?
No.
Or is it all physical?
It's an entirely physical attack. So with my first attack, Elsier, I hit armor class 30.
Yeah, that hits.
With my second attack, I hit armor class 25. Which is what your armor class is.
Yep.
And with the third attack, I only hit armor class 11. So that one is a miss. So, Yadrin, you do react and you do raise that shield up and try and make yourself and Elsier a harder target. But unfortunately, you don't quite lean over far enough and he is engulfed by 2 hits. So you are going to take...
This is not good.
36 points of damage.
36?
Wave, 36 points of damage as this wave rushes you into the floor and you are washed 10 feet further away, so you end up behind Kingsman.
Okay. That would put me down.
Yeah.
So I am washed away.
So question number 1, does the first 18 points of damage put you down?
No.
Okay. So you're only unconscious.
Yep.
You're not taking the additional wound that you would if you was hit whilst already down. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're down. So that's my go. I took all 3 actions to do that attack, and is Yadrin next?
We got to figure out the riddle here.
So
stabbing works. Try more stabbing.
Looking down at the poor elf that just got washed away, Yadrin will call out, "Lavana, Eldir down!" And I'll strike through and strike 3 times at this bloody thing.
Go for it. Roll your attacks, please.
Right. 27.
27 is a hit.
Let me get my character sheet back up.
You do 2d8.
28 to hit.
28 points of damage.
No, 28 to hit. Shall I roll 3 hits? I'm going to roll all.
Go on, roll all 3 hits, but then we do the damage separately, okay?
Okay.
So 28 hits.
And then natural 19 plus 16, 35.
Minus 10, 25.
25.
Yeah. So
that means the other one's 23 then.
But that is a hit. That's a hit. So it's all 3 hit. So
All
roll your
3
damages, please.
Okay, first set of damage. Oh, Christ, it's 18.
Yep.
It's good.
Second set of damage, not so good, is 10.
Yeah.
Third set is 13.
You needed the third set. How do you want to kill it?
Cut off its head.
Cut off his head!
Yeah.
So literally, sort of, as the shield comes down and I call out, sword comes straight up through, slashes down again, and I'll sort of wind round for the supposed head cut of it was a headed beast, and just slice through the top as it will.
You slice through with that last swing, realizing you were giving it your all. You know, you've seen Elseer go down. You think he might be called Elseer, but it's at this point he's just the elf.
You hurt my mate Barry.
Yeah,
and with that final swing, that wave that a few moments before had just broken over you, it just disappears. It just dissipates into this big puddle that fills the entire chamber. Can everybody make me an athletics check, please?
Yeah, I have assurance in athletics. Can I just take that means I can just take a 20, right?
Yeah. I'll allow you to do that. Yeah.
16.
So,
18.
yeah, 18.
14.
Okay, so Lavana, Yadrin, and Kingsman,
25.
you are washed away by the force of this water. So KK, you tense your talons, you find a grip on the floor, and you manage to withstand the force as a wave breaks. But the rest of you are thrown 10 feet back towards the outer extremities of the wall. Elsie, your unconscious body is washed against the wall, and you take 1 point of damage from being bashed against one of the rocks. So now you have taken like another wound, if you like. So you're on a wounded condition 2. So you're one step closer to die.
Is he still unconscious? He's not in the dying condition, is he?
He's dying. Yes,
dying.
He's still unconscious, but he's on wounded 2.
Yeah. So we better do something.
So we are out of combat. So,
well, let's talk about it.
I'm going to cast Eyes on Josh, on
Keiko, his
Elser.
best friend.
I have a I have a potion of healing if nobody else has an immediate answer to this problem.
I've got spells. I can stabilize them. We got options.
Okay.
Do it, Lavana. Go.
I run over to Elser and I immediately cast Stabilize.
Clear.
Okay. So, Elsie, you're on 0 hit points. You're no longer dying. You have the wounded 2 condition.
While Lavana is stabilizing, I will come over and help and use my medicine, battle medicine, to help.
Okay, so can you make me 2 checks on the medicine roll, please?
14, 23.
Yep.
And 18.
They're both good enough. So you can roll your hit dice to get some hit points back for Elseer. So you lose the wounded condition, Elseer, but please keep a note of the fact that you were on 2, because if you go down again, 2 is where you'll start from.
What dice? How many dice do I roll for that one? Is it 2d8 or?
Sounds like he has plans for you, Josh.
I know, it sounds like I'm the first one out.
Did you say 3d8, Steve, or?
I think it's 2d8 from memory.
3d8.
I will look it up.
I remember from the other one. Or 11 hit points back.
Okay.
11. Can I do a medicine check on him also?
Yeah, you do. You can obviously cast a spell as well if you want to cast heal.
I'd rather save the heal for right now. Let's see what everybody. 13 and 13 is 26.
Yeah, that's well, sorry. Jadron has already done it. He's already done the 2 wounds. So Josh has got as much healing that
So he
way as
needs.
he can.
I need to actually cast heal.
Yeah, you'll need to cast scene if you want to give him any more.
Okay, then we'll do that. Just to confirm, does anybody else need healing?
Well, I'm just looking on this. So I've got the champion spell lay on hands, but I've
Which
also
you've
got
used.
I've also got healing touch at 4th class
So-
feature.
Okay, so healing touch doesn't. That's what gives you that spell.
It is, yeah. I was just double checking. That was.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything else. It gives you the use
gives
of
you
the
that
landing
ability,
spell. So, is anyone else injured, or was Elsie the only one to take any damage?
I think I'm down 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down 10.
All right, so I'll use a 3 action on that.
Yeah.
And that's 3d8, correct?
No, no, D10s for you.
Oh, 3d10s.
That's what I need.
All right, winner. Chicken dinner. 7, 5, and 3. 8 and 7 is what? 15.
Yep.
Yes, 15. Plus your spell casting modifier. So your wisdom bonus.
4.
Okay, so 19 hit points back for everybody who is injured.
Very nice.
Thank you, Lavana.
Anybody have a healing potion to give him? Because we got to get him up. We still got a ways to go. I still have more healing.
I've got a
spells, but I
lesser
don't wanna-
healing potion. I don't know what that's. Let's see.
I do. I have 1 healing potion. It says lesser healing potion. So
Okay, so you can give him the lesser healing potion.
I'm going to give him the
so
lesser healing.
Somebody can just look that up on archives and if it's for how much that gives you back. So whilst you've been doing this, Kingsman, you notice that when waves clear and the dust settles, so to speak, all of the water from where the creature fell has transitioned back to the pool. And that pool is no longer brackish, it's no longer dirty, it's crystal clear blue. And the shrine has now taken on this appearance of almost holy again. There's the light that's filtering through the cracks in the ceiling is falling upon the statue, picking out the gilt trim that now looks shinier than it did before. It's as if whatever was cursing this place has been lifted. You also notice that in the northeastern corner of this room, another part of the cliff has crumbled away to reveal a further passage onwards this network of caves. Reveal that on the map.
As I walk across the room, I'm going to walk past the, keeping my eyes on the statue. And while I'm not a particularly religious dwarf, I will look at the statue and I'll say, thank you, Gozran. Many blessings. Thank you for the door.
And the huge creature that killed one of us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We've been taught a fine lesson. We will.
Or at least Elsie has.
I'll be on the floor like coughing.
Yes.
Keiko, Keiko, thank you for saving me, buddy. Just like almost like doesn't want to acknowledge that Lavana has done
Right.
this. You
Right.
know, just
Yeah.
wants to look for Keiko. Like,
It's a pirate code, matey. I never left you behind.
yeah, thanks,
But
buddy.
I never will.
Thanks,
Sort of
buddy.
seeing that, I'll sheath my sword and I'll do the small child pickup and I'll literally get him under the cuff like that, pick him up, and it'll be a case of Lavana saved you. Thankfulness goes a long way, and sort of push him back and walk over towards Kingsman, see what he's looking at.
So as you wander in that direction, Corlo appears once again from up in the ceiling and flies through the doorway. And as he does so, he says, Yes, that's right. Onwards, onwards. Elsair, stop lying down on a job. There's challenges ahead. And as he flies through the door, he turns left, Kingsman, you see, because there are two ways to go. There's onwards, and the corridor turns to the left, and Corlo has flown to the left.
Well, I was going to sneak down the hall, but I guess if a chatty parrot is flying in front of us, there's not much point.
Well, I've also got my light on my staff still, and I will just... Yadrin, come on, let's go. Look, the bird is flying off. Let's go. It's quite exciting. Let's go. Onwards.
And as I walk by Lavana, I'll just kind of look, and I won't really say anything. I'll just kind of look and nod, and I just keep moving.
I kind of give him the stink eye. I pull out my wand of healing. I'm going to stick this in your eye next time.
Elsair just keep walking, won't even look back.
Episode 3 of this show is just going to be all backstory. Just like a long, in-depth look at what the hell is going on between the two of you.
All right,
So,
we're going left.
Kingsman, as I said, the corridor splits two ways. You can either go straight on, that looks like it opens up into a large chamber, or you can turn to the left. And to the left, that short passageway opens up into a long, quiet chamber. It's flanked on both sides by wooden racks, which are bedecked with old, dust-coloured weapons. Some appear to be in fine condition, while others appear to be nothing more than rusted scrap. The clockwork parrot Corlo has flown to the sort of the rear of this room, and is currently sitting atop a small plaque, which is lit from above by a narrow shaft of light. What do you wish to do?
What is it? I'll go up to. Look, Jadrin, look. There's a sign. Could be the sign. Let's take a look. Maybe it says where the treasure is. Who knows? Let's go and...
Let us hope. They will light our path.
Let's be careful this time.
I will run across the room.
I'm all the way in the back. What's going on? What's going on?
What does it say?
So it says, "Honour the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living."
Hey, can we
Shiny
check
stuff.
our little pieces of paper? Remember last time in the last room we had a pretty important clue on one of these things. Do any of them match this room?
Let's go over here and look.
They do not. Sorry? Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, there we go. There it is.
So it says, "Pay homage to the lost. Take not their blade or spear if you want to win the pirate king's treasure."
Right, find one with a bow and you're fine.
Yeah. Is there a mace in here anywhere?
There isn't. In fact, upon closer inspection of the weapon racks, you will find every sword or spear imaginable, but
Is there
scant few of anything else.
So there's no like wands or spell books. It's just weapons.
Make me a
Any
search check.
A what down?
A search roll. A perception roll, sorry.
Yeah.
Perception. 24.
Okay.
27. I finally got one.
Okay, so from far at the back of the racks, behind several spears, tridents, and pitchforks, you find a gaff.
A what now?
A gaff.
What's a gaff?
So a gaff is used on a boat to pick things out of the water, like ropes and whatnot. So it's a long, about 8 foot long piece of wood with a boat hook on the end.
Okay. That's not a spear.
No, but didn't they have one of those in Jaws?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So we've got sharks next.
Oh, I've got a shark. It's okay.
I mean, the last time we did the puzzle right, actually, every time we've gotten a puzzle right, something's attacked us. So
yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
I will pick up the gaff.
Okay.
How?
Too late.
I was going to say the first puzzle we got wrong and it hurt us, and then we get it right and it tries to kill us.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't think it's about right or wrong. It's about moral choices that we make in life.
Yeah.
It's a life journey.
And about the fact that no matter what choices you make, eventually something will kill you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, something being
Try to
seized.
murder you.
Does anyone else want to have a search?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I'm pretty suspicious at this point, but I will walk in and just sort of look around.
Okay.
So, what kind of check you want? Sorry.
There's absolutely everything here apart from wands and spellbooks and things like that.
Anything that's not a blade or a spear. That's what we're looking for.
26 perception.
Okay. So you hunt around. You actually find two things. You find a longsword, and I'll tell you now, it's a +1 longsword.
Swords, don't
Touch it.
And a club.
Mine's better. And a what? Sorry.
A club.
Okay. Club it is. I'll pick the club up.
Like Captain Caveman Club.
Yeah.
Captain Caveman Club.
If you had made it a +5 sword, we would have risked it.
Yeah.
+5 4-pull sword. Yes.
Yeah. I'm in.
Because that's a cutting sword.
Anger the dead all you want.
Yeah.
I'll take them all on this time.
I got a 22, Steve.
So you find a spear +1.
Oh, excellent. Elsier's spent time, right, as a shop owner, buying and selling. He knows the value of this spear.
Yeah.
He's interested.
He does.
However,
Ivana, did you search?
Pique my curiosity.
18.
Yeah, however, he did just come back from the other side, so he's going to stay put.
You find a
Take a bit
rapier.
on peace next time you touch sharp things.
A rapier. Oh, that's tempting.
It's a blade.
That's a
You
blade.
say a +1 rapier?
Yes, +1 rapier.
Don't touch the pointy things.
What's the
Does
damage?
everybody
on
have magical weapons? We didn't pick that up in the first episode. Does everyone have magic items?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're kind of okay in that sense.
Very shiny sword.
It doesn't matter. The thing tells you not to pick them up. You don't pick them up.
But was it don't pick it up or don't touch it? Because I've been one finger going down the whole thing.
You've lost
Touching
half your
everything.
finger then, if that's the case.
So,
Oh, that's sword
Hey,
sharp.
you lost. Take not their blade or spear if you want to win the Pirate King's treasure.
Okay.
All right. Well, all right. We've got a club and we've got a gaff. But so
Corlo flutters down from the plaque where he's perched and he flies back along the corridor, turning left once again into the chamber that you haven't been in yet. And as he does so, you hear his distinctive voice say, "Come along, my friends. Time and tide, as they say, wait for no one. Challenges await."
I think.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just start moving out.
does anybody else just want to catch the parrot and beat the answers out of him?
I've got the club.
Do you remember Clash
What do you
of the
think Booty
Titans?
Feathers has been trying to do this entire time?
Yeah, it is Clash of the Titans, the bird in
It's,
Clash
Clash
of
of the, it's the owl from Clash of the Titans, but and it start when you first meet it. It's got, oh, that's really clever, and then halfway through the film, it's really annoying.
Yeah, that's
There was never a moment where I thought it was really clever. That's where we part ways, my friend.
As I'm walking behind Elser, I'm trying to kick his feet out from behind him.
All right. Well, I'm taking this gap. I think it's important.
Okay, you have the gaff, and Jadrin, you have the club. Correct.
Okay. Okay. So as you're doing that, you're kind of kicking his feet, sort of from the
When you walk with your buddy and you kind of smack underneath your heel and shit. Mess him
Okay.
up walking.
So as I'm going to get positioned here in a square properly. So as you're doing that, Elsier kind of feels it but continues to walk, and all of a sudden he kind of pauses and he's like, and you hear like his leg kind of shakes a little bit, and all of a sudden this ring falls out, like out of his pants.
Like he pooped it out, and it just
and like right out of his pant leg, it falls out, and it runs down his boot, and it hits the ground, ting, 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 and it rolls, and he kind of stares at it for a second, and then he looks at you. He's like, oh, and you all of a sudden you see Elsier is looking at this thing, and his eyes start trailing around, and what he sees is this little ball of orb of light fly around him and then appear up in front of him. And
hey, everybody. I'm Mr. Avocado, and I'll never get rid of you.
And only Elsier hears this and sees this. And you see him like reach out into the air, and he pulls his dagger out, and it looks like he's trying to like stab like at his hand, and you just hear him mumbling, "Oh, I'll pop your seed out, and then you'll go bad, and I'll get rid of you." And he's just, and it's all he hears in his head, right?
It's been a very long 4 years for all of us. Have we ever seen this out of you before? Like, is this something where we're all just like, oh yeah,
I don't think anyone would have seen this at this point.
No. Okay.
And you just see him doing this.
Oh dear.
I put my hand on his shoulder. See it. You're all right, man.
Hey, of course am I right. And then he remembers
stabbing at.
Well, as he's doing this, he actually stabs his own hand as well. So he slips and stabs his hand. So is there any damage you want me to take?
You can take a superficial 1 point of damage.
For like a split second, Lavana almost gives a shit, but then she stops.
Okay. He then quickly, he kind of snaps out of it a little bit, and for him remembers that he's the only person that can see this. And you'll just see him like put his dagger back in his belt, and he's still looking at his hand. He's kind of shaking a little bit, and there's like blood dripping from his hand.
While he's doing all that, I'm going for the ring, and I'm going to pick it up. Not to pick it up to steal it, but to pick it up and look at it, kind of like waiting for his reaction.
Hey, you may not want to touch that ring.
And why's that?
Well, it's we'll just say it's a special ring.
I hand it back to him.
And he snatches it.
Lavana, don't touch the elf drop.
Pocket.
Never good.
Mumbles, "I'll get you, Avocado Man, and I'll put you on a piece of toast."
I decided I had enough of crazy, and I just walk in a little bit more out of the way.
And he just continues to walk in.
As you walk into the cavern, it opens up into a much larger space. It's a natural dome-shaped cavern, quite high, about 40 or 50 feet high. In the middle of the room, there are 4 stone pedestals, and they're arrayed in a semicircle around a small altar. Atop the altar are 4 stone sculptures. One depicts a sun, another has been carved to look like a crescent moon. The third is a tablet that has a small constellation of stars carved into it, and the fourth resembles a comet racing through the sky. The pedestals are all identical, save for the fact that each has a shining coin that's been set into its face. Starting on the left is copper, the next is silver, then gold, and finally platinum. Okay,
Is that
so
basically going from top to bottom?
Yeah, so as you're looking at them, the left one would be the top one. So copper is top, platinum is bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some stuff with a map. Whilst I do that, I will put up the map piece on the screen. And if somebody would like to read that, please.
Lost at sea. Remember that the one that is worth the most always goes last.
That is worth the most always goes last. Okay.
Platinum goes last.
Sun, moon, stars. What was the fourth one?
Meteor.
Comet.
Comet. Okay.
Meteor.
And these are on the altar, these symbols?
Yeah, so if you want to look at owlbear now, what I've done is I've positioned some tokens to show the pillars and to show the icons, if you like.
Lord, you're clever.
Cool.
Okay.
Great use of periodic table there.
Yeah, thank you.
First time we used it after school. Like trigonometry. There's always a use.
Yeah, always a use.
Yes, look, you can always use trig for calculating spell distances, so that's been used since after school as well.
Yeah,
nice.
Okay, so we have a riddle. I'll read again what the map piece says, just for reference. So, lost at sea. Remember that the one that is worth the most always goes last. So, is anyone going over to the altar at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go over to the platinum one.
So
you're going to the altar. No, I'm going to the stones.
So the altar also has a. Sorry, I'm going to put this up and really annoy you, Dave.
Okay.
But, so the altar also has a plaque set in the top, and it reads: "To find your way, you must be able to navigate by the sun, the moon, and the stars, preying upon a lucky comet to find your way home. The sun is mighty in value, worth more and placed before the stars. The moon, in her pale radiance, can't be gold or copper. To spy a comet is worth 100 times what you might get for glancing upon the moon. The stars come out right before the moon rises."
Okay. Excellent. I get it.
Moon.
Okay. So stars.
Oh, can you put
have
that back?
to come right before moon. The moon can't be gold or copper. So what we have 1, 2, 3,
the
4
is the comment.
Okay, so the moon has to be 2 or 4. And we've already said that the comet's worth more than the moon, so the moon can't be 4. So the moon has to be 2.
Stars, moon, sun, comet.
And we know that the stars come before the moon, so the stars are 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just a matter of the sun. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Sun is placed before the stars. That can't be right.
Those come out right before the moon rises.
So I've got sun,
stars.
So you see, so in terms of the order, the sun is during the day, and then the stars come out, then the moon, and it says it's something about you getting lucky. If you get lucky, you get the comet. And
yeah, but it's not just going to be the order that it lists them in the first paragraph. That it's these 4 clues are telling us what order they come in, right?
Yeah. The sun is mighty in value.
Damn it.
So if I go,
What? Some way I'm thinking about this wrong.
Before the stars.
Steve, what are the actual? What is the comet, the stars, the moon? What are they? They said they're tokens or gold or coins?
they're like icons, little statues, little tablet with these symbols carved into them.
Are they something I can grab like all 4 at once in my hand?
Yeah.
I'd like to give it a go. I think I might have it. She's just gonna walk up and collect all 4 of the statues.
Yeah.
She's gonna place the sun.
Yeah.
On the gold pillar.
The gold.
Okay, so I'm going to move these as you say it, so it's next to it. So sun on gold.
The moon on the silver.
Mm-hmm.
Comet on the platinum.
Yep.
And star on the copper.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you do that. You place the comet upon the platinum pillar as your last action. All 4 icons fall off the pillars, excuse me, to the floor.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we
that's
see
very
the
cool.
Can we see the clue again?
Yeah, I thought that was right.
It's just that's what I thought too. But that last thing.
Is it maybe it's the order that we're placing them? I think maybe the matching we have right, but maybe it's the order that we place them on the pedestal.
That might be right.
Mr. Elsie, I do believe I'm impressed with your decision. The captain always did say you were a mite cleverer than the rest.
I am.
Okay, so if we did it the opposite way,
I'm going to pick the ball up, put it back
can
up.
be.
Who's next?
Can we see that again?
The moon can be seen during the day as well.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Let me write this down.
We're gonna find. I was waiting for the audience to help. We finally got one solution. I don't know if it's right. Moon, then sun, then stars, then comet. But nothing bad happened, Steve.
Nothing bad happened. No, there was no snakes that appeared or the boat sunk.
Stars come out before the moon
There's merely
rise.
silent disappointment that you got it wrong.
If nobody's got anything, I'll try it again.
Hang on a second. I glancing upon the moon. Would that last sentence say the stars what?
Weird. It's so contradictory. I guess I'm thinking about it wrong.
We didn't do it we didn't do the order the first time in just the first paragraph, did we? Where it just had like
No, we have not.
We didn't
I
do
had
that.
not in the order of the first paragraph.
So
okay. The
So it
stars
says
come out
the
right
stars
before
come
the
out
moon
right
rises.
before the moon rises.
Okay, and then you get the comet by glancing upon the moon.
A comet is worth 100 times what you might get for the
stars,
moon.
moon,
So
comet.
that's got to be the most expensive. So comet is platinum.
Stars,
Moon is silver.
comet. So is it sun, stars, moon, comet?
Sun is gold.
Stars come out before the moon. You got to glance upon the moon to see the comet.
Moon can't be gold.
No, moon's silver.
Well, I'm just saying the order we place the.
Right.
Yeah.
Steve, can we put all these back, I guess? Because
Yeah.
Since they fell anyway.
And I'm sorry, Steve. What was written on our little piece of paper again?
I will put that up for you.
I think that's the clue that we've got it reversed.
Okay, can we...
Lost at sea. Remember that the one that is worth the most always goes last.
So I think what that means is that the comet is worth the most, but the
So
comet
that's the
actually
last
goes in
to go in.
copper is not platinum. So can I try one? I'm gonna go comet, then moon, silver, then stars, then sun.
So you're going to place the comet on which pillar?
Sorry, I guess I could just do it. So the comet is copper.
As soon as you try to place the comet on the copper pillar, it falls off.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Can I try one?
You want to go first?
Yeah,
you go.
is that right?
You go. Yeah, you go.
Stars to copper, moon to silver, sun to gold, and then comet to platinum.
When you place the comet, all 4 of them fall off their pillars.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. All right, let me
That's
try.
what I was gonna do.
So
Somebody writing down the mistakes we're making here.
I've written down that.
All right.
Probably only me.
I'm gonna put the sun on gold.
sun is gold, yeah.
As step number 1.
And did anything happen?
It stays there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's only,
I'm
if
gonna
it falls
go-
off, it's wrong. Right. Okay.
I'm gonna go stars on copper.
Yeah.
I'm going to go moon on silver.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Silvery
going to
moon.
place the comet on the platinum.
With that last placement, there is a dolorous ship spell in the distance that rings 3 times. And the door that I forgot to include in the description of this room earlier opens.
Right up here?
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Well done.
It was the order.
So,
and
so
then-
Lavana, you got everything correct in terms of what needed to go on the pillars. It was just the sequence that you
The
had to
placement.
place them that was wrong.
Ah.
So you did really well in getting that first time in identifying which pillars they needed to go on.
Yeah.
It was just placed in the wrong sequence. That was the only thing that was wrong. So well done, Josh, for figuring that out. That was good. So I'm going to give you a hero point.
Okay. Yes, I'll take that.
Hey.
I'll grab
Do I get
that.
a half a hero point at least?
You can have a hero point as well.
Ah,
Lavana, there you go.
Okay. I need to start using these things. So
I
don't
get into
die.
the room first. Do I get a hero point?
Yeah, and Elseer, like as a character, feels very accomplished right now because he's generally kind of down. Things don't work out. A little pessimistic. He's solved this puzzle, and is feeling really good. Right, really good
For the next 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Elsie. Well done. It's good to see that we think alike.
Thank you very much.
Well done. So there is a door to go through that's now open.
Okay.
Follow me. Let's go.
And I'll ask as we're walking out. These things are just like little statues. Like they're not physically made of this property at all. Like
No.
the gold thing isn't made of gold or
No,
okay.
no.
All right.
They are just like stone tablets or small stone. So I'm thinking like the pillars in
Fifth
Fourth
Element.
Fifth
Yeah,
Element.
there you go.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, so the room opens. So this large chamber, the rolling ocean has been painted on the walls in faded blues and pale white. Opposite the entrance is a raised platform with an enormous stone throne set against the far wall. An equally large skeleton sits upon the throne, clad in the raiment of a pirate, complete with a patch over one of his empty eye sockets. The voice of your former captain calls out from the darkness.
Ooh.
My old friends, you've come so far, and the end is just over the horizon. I hope you will face this final test together and learn, as I have, that you can only step into the future by overcoming your past. And as the voice fades, the giant skeleton suddenly stirs, standing up and drawing a massive scimitar. With a nightmarish clatter, it stumbles forward to attack. Please roll me initiative.
Oh,
Bloody
All right.
I guess there's no puzzle to solve in this room.
Just a giant skeletal.
wait, what if we put the stones in a different order?
See here.
That's perception for initiative,
That is-
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa! Look at the token there. I'll bring up.
Yeah, I thought I did pretty good that time. Nope.
Look at that. He's got. This is the cover art, but this really is. What is it? One-eyed Willy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
A giant one-eyed Willy. Okay.
Aye, looks like booty feathers. Got that patch. Maybe we can get you a new patch, booty feathers.
Right, is everyone done with their initiatives?
Yes.
That's wicked, man. That's wicked.
Just gonna turn that music down a touch. There we go. Okay, so top of the round. It looks like Kingsman, you're going first.
Do I fireball? Do I fireball? Do I fireball? Can I get a fireball in on that? But I don't want it to blow back on us.
Oh, how far are you? You're like, what, 10 feet from it?
Well, if I can aim it at the back of the room, you see.
You can try.
We can always try.
I got some more. I got some people in front of me, so.
The area on fireball is a 20-foot burst. That's radius.
If I kind of
If you hit it there.
Yeah. If I do that.
Oh, look at that!
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
It's so pretty, you almost have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a reflex saving throw. What's your spell?
Yes.
Basic reflex saving throw. What's your spell DC?
Spell attack. Spell DC is 21.
21. I rolled a 32. So that is a critical success.
Should you take no damage or just nothing?
I'm just going to confirm that.
Wow.
So you launch your fireball at the back of the room, centering it almost at the beginning of where the throne is. Yeah. And it explodes, and it absolutely engulfs this room, engulfing the skeleton. And it just continues to walk forwards. The few remnants of its armor and clothing are now aflame, but it seems to be taking no damage at all. It's just shrugged off that attack. It's had no effect. Again, your magic is impotent.
Oh, wow.
It strides towards you, Kingsman, stood there at the front as you are, and swings.
Shield.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you have another action. So you do
action.
shield.
Fireball is 2 actions.
Yes, it
third
is.
action. Shield.
Shield.
So it moves forwards as you finish casting shield, and it's going to swipe at you twice with its claw. So that it hits armor class 38 and armor class 30. So what is your armor class with shield?
A lot lower.
It's not going to matter.
A lot lower.
They're both hits. I need to ascertain whether they're crits or not.
So if I've still got Ellis's mage armor from yesterday, which is
yes, you have.
So it takes me to 25.
25. Okay, so one of them is a hit, a standard hit, and the other one's a critical. Yeah. Okay, so this is the standard hit. That's 21 points of damage.
Here we go.
And the crit is 42.
I am down. I was on 34, and then with that 42, I am down.
Okay.
Wow.
All the way. Okay.
So with the first claw strike, it scratches you, lifting you almost 5 feet into the air. And then as you fall back down to the ground, the fist curls up and smashes your body into the ground, and you're spread eagle, unconscious, currently underneath this creature's fist.
I just cough up a bunch of blood on him.
Yeah. So you're unconscious, and with the move and that focused assault attack, that's my go over. So next up is Levana.
I'm going to cast Heroism. I can do that on myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Heroism on myself. That's 2 actions, which is going to be a +1 to attack rolls, skill checks, and all that good stuff, and then shield for 1 action. So a +1 to my AC.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm done.
So, yep. Elsie, you're next.
Okay. In seeing Kingsman go down, the fear has come into him once again, like just recently experiencing this. You'll see Elsier pull out what looks like 2 small sticks. Looks like 2 small wands, and we'll point them straight forward and just start going like this. He just starts screaming, and all of a sudden, just from all of the rock and the ground, like it's almost like it just starts, like water starts seeping up and just coming into a giant wall, and then just goes rushing straight forward to the skeleton beast. And I need a reflex save.
What spell is that?
Crashing wave.
Crashing waves, yeah. That's your special spell, isn't it? From the regen character. Yeah. I rolled a 19, so that's the difference. I said yesterday after the game that my saving throws were either low or high. I rolled a 17 for Dave. I rolled a 4 for you, so that's a 19. So I failed.
Okay, you fail. So, and it's the DC. So that's just a standard fail.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you get pushed or not. I think you have to.
We'll say, because of the thematic part of it, we're going to say I get pushed.
Okay. All right. So you take 8d6.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because it's heightened. It's heightened, correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. That is good. So it's this water that you've summoned from the floor, from the moisture in the air, from wherever. It suddenly forms this huge torrent that rushes out from in front of you, taking the skeleton's legs away, and it is washed across the floor back towards the steps from when it stepped down on the floor.
And we are going to call that the avocado avalanche.
What about we?
Yeah, that was great, Pat.
So that's a 2-action spell, and you have 1 action left.
I'm actually going to move back.
Okay.
I'm going to move back about 5 foot.
Okay. So Elsia, that's your go over. Yadrin, it's your turn. I will move the creature back to there. So
is he prone? Did he fall down, or is he?
Yeah. He's prone. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. I am going to use
avocado avalanche.
I'll use the sudden charge with a quick sprint, dash up to your foe and strike twice. If you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you can make a strike against that enemy. You can use sudden charge while burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming, apparently.
Yeah. So you can move up to twice your speed and then hit for a 2-action.
Okay, do I get, because he's prone, do I get a advantage at all?
Yeah, well, you don't get advantage. What happens is I get a circumstance penalty to my AC.
Okay. That one there. Okay, so that's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And the second attack is a natural 20 for 36, -5 to 31.
So that is not a crit. It's only not a crit.
Oh.
So with the fact that he's prone,
-5.
with the fact that he's prone, the 22 was just what you needed to hit. If he
Can
hadn't
I
been prone,
use
it would have been
my
this.
dying hero point to give him 1 extra point to push him to a critical?
No, because you should probably use that to bring yourself back.
Oh, okay. Save that one then.
Can I use
Unless you want to die heroically.
Can I use my hero point to a critical?
No, I will let you use your hero point to make another roll.
No. Because I got natural 20.
The math is not in your favor.
So max damage on that first hit, 8, 16, 20 damage.
20 damage, nice.
And piss poor on the next one, that's 9.
Okay. Still, that's 29 damage for the round. That's pretty decent. Okay, so because you could move twice, if you want to, you could move around the back. So please
I will
move
do
your
so that it can be blanketed.
Yes, good strategy. And speaking of flank, Keiko, you're going to finish the round out.
Yeah. Oh, you're all the way up there. Oh, perfect. Great. And I'll just come right here.
Yeah, sneak attack the hell out of it.
Absolutely, I will. I wish I had something special to do, but my special is just stabbing more. So. Oh yeah. Okay. That is a 33.
That is a critical hit.
Nice. Yes, double damage.
All right, and hold on. I think I know how this works.
You need to funnel some of that Grimm the Giant Slayer here. This is what we need.
That's right. Okay. Oh, he's off guard anyway. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I have unbalancing blow, but he's off guard anyway because he's on the ground. All right. So, so we have. That sucks. That's 8. Oh, that's better. So that's 18 and doubled, so 36.
36 points of damage. Very good. That was a hefty blow.
And then I'll take my second one, which would be -5, but it's -3, right? Because he's off guard.
Well, you just take all yours off and then I'll adjust his armor class. So.
All right, so for me, that is a 19.
That is a miss. That is
I'm gonna
good first.
Take it. Just take it.
Okay, I've got it. There we go.
All right, here we go. Exact same roll.
It was a valiant effort, and the first attack was just so. It was positioned perfectly to do the most amount of damage.
Can't have
So
nice things.
I've got some maths to do now. And okay, so top of the round, Kingsman, you're unconscious.
You say I can use this to bring me back?
You can bring yourself back, yes, through sheer force of will.
Force of will. There you go.
Thank you.
Nice one.
So
That was a.
you are on
dream.
one. You're on one
Happy
hit
parties.
point. Normally, it would only bring you back to 0 because you would be so basically self-stabilizing using your hero point. But we'll go for 1 hit point because this is only one shot. So we're here to have some fun. You're on 1 hit point. You're prone, but do you have any way of healing yourself, or what do you want to do? You've got 3 actions.
I am just going to stay on the ground
and play dead.
Moan quietly. Is that an action?
Yeah, why not? So I can see the giant skeleton from my prone position. I'm just gonna kind of raise up my head and just go, and I'm gonna roll up my sleeves, and I'm gonna do a Doctor Strange special. I'm gonna do that and cast it on the skeleton and do this. And you see, I'm gonna cast slow on the skeleton.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
So this is a will saving throw.
This is a fortitude saving throw. 21.
Okay. Can we pretend it's a will saving throw?
It would probably be preferable because my fortitude saving throw is far better.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's a will. I read it wrong. It's a will
saving throw. So my fortitude saving throw is a 29. So that's a pass. That's
so I
not
do
a
that, and I
critical
see it doesn't work,
pass.
and then I just go, fuck it.
Yeah, but so hang on though. I passed, right? That doesn't mean that there isn't an effect. So you need to look at the saving throw. The effect. Okay, so on a success, the target is slowed 1 for 1 round.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm slowed 1 for 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means I only have 2 actions for this round. That's still a good.
It's something.
That's good.
And that's a 2 action spell.
Yeah.
The next, I'll just stand up. Dust myself.
Okay, so the creature you notice as Kingsman finishes casting the spell begins to physically move slower. The swings of its mighty scimitar definitely slow down. It is, though, still going to turn in your direction. Jadrin has now stood behind it, and it's going to swing that scimitar in your direction. That's a 27 to hit.
Shit. Yes, he still likes
I did not roll well. That is 15 points of damage.
Oh.
It's going to reverse that motion and swing at you again for 24 AC.
Use my reaction to.
Okay. So you managed to deflect that blow away, but the sheer force of it, you can feel the strength that this creature has. Your arm goes numb.
My elbow goes dead.
Yeah, as you deflect that blow away. But yeah, that was a good move. Okay, so that's it. Go over. And next up we have.
I think I may keep this head.
Lavana, it's your turn, and after Lavana is Elsie.
I'm just going to scoot over a little bit here. I'm going to start waving my hands around, gathering up all this energy around me, and burst my hands forward for searing light. A blazing ray of light energy will blast towards the skeleton. I'm going to make a ranged spell attack. 19 or 18 plus 11.
29. Yep, that is a hit. It's not critical, but it is a hit.
That is 5d6 normal, and then another 5d6 because it's undead.
So this is radiant damage, is it?
Here we go.
Yes, come on.
Yep, bring the cleric.
Bring the action.
Roll your damage, Mike. So 10d6 in total, yeah?
All right, that's 3. That's only 3. That's 11. Another 3, 9, 12, 11, 12.
Right.
Another 3, 6, 11, 12, 6, and then 1 is it 1. 11, 12,
Okay,
6, and 1.
30 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
So what does everyone see as you do that?
This god-awful bright light searing from my hands straight towards the skeleton and just lighten them up from the inside.
So that you send it almost into silhouette and you hear a loud cracking sound and one of its ribs actually just falls away and shatters upon the floor. The creature who was previously sort of concentrating on Yadrin, being the biggest creature in the room, assuming it's the biggest threat, its head just swivels round, looks directly at you. You see these piercing blue lights in the single eye socket, just focused on you.
That was 2 actions. For my last action, I'm going to run behind Elser.
It was him.
It was this guy right here. Not me.
Wow, that amount of damage and we got 1 rib out of it.
Yeah. We got 1 rib. We're 1 rib down.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I can use that spell. So.
Elsie, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna look for I'm looking around like trying to find booty feathers, and he catches him sort of like circling around the top. How high is this cavern?
It's about 40 foot high.
Okay, so booty feathers is just kind of like circling around like from the top, and Elsier will pull out his staff, and he'll just raise it up, and he'll yell something. It's not really, you don't really know what he's saying. He'll just yell something, and you'll see this what looks like static charge come out of the thin air and hit like his wand, and then he'll yell, "Booty feathers! get him in the open rib. And he'll point the wand right at Booty Feathers, and you'll see Booty Feathers fly down just like this, just woo-hoo, right towards the skeleton, and take one of his little wings, and he'll pull his patch up, and out of his eye will shoot a lightning bolt directly at the skeleton.
Josh is making shit up. I love it.
Reflex save, yeah? Okay, your DC is 22?
It's 21.
21. Right, so as I said previously, it's feast or famine with me in saving throws. I just rolled a natural 19, so that is a 34. So that's a critical success. So Booty Feathers manifests somehow this 5 foot wide line of lightning from this tiny little owl eyeball, all the while flying.
Yeah.
And it manages to go straight for that rib that's missing.
Yeah.
Can
and
I
it hits
use my
Yadrin
hero?
dead on. So can you please make me a reflex saving throw?
Can I use my hero point to make you re-roll the save?
No, because you did that yesterday.
I've got 1 hero point left.
I've got a hero
point
point as well.
Did I give you 2 yesterday?
Yeah, I got 1 at the start of the session today, and I had the one
I didn't hand out. I didn't hand them out at the start of the session today because I gave it to Bill for the description.
Yeah.
I have a
You
hero
did a good
point.
intro.
Can I use one of mine to make you re-roll the reflex save?
No.
Okay. Well,
because we'd moved past that point.
Okay. Damn it. Okay.
Reflex. Where's my reflex save? Strength. Why can't I find reflex on it?
Reflex is under your stats to the
Probably
far right of your
crazy
armor
high.
class.
Let's just say 30.
Plus 9. So it's 24.
Okay, so you passed. You take half damage. So roll your damage, please, Mr.
Half
Elsie.
damage for what I can do? Oh, okay. It's not great. Let me see. Get my...
Right. I'm going to claim another head before we finish as well, then.
Is that a 7 or a 1? That's a 7.
Is it the owl or the master you're going for?
Oh, the master. Whatever his fucking name is.
Half would be 16 points of damage.
Okay.
16.
So you take 16 points of damage, Jadrin, as you're hit by this misplaced lightning bolt.
I see where it comes from, yeah?
From this owl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elsie here very quickly lowers the wand and looks directly at Lavana. Like, what the hell?
Does the owl move within my range?
No, because it can't get past the skeleton. So
As he's cursing Booty Feathers under his breath.
Fucking hell.
So you have 1 action left. What do you want to use it for?
Let's see. I'll cast shield on myself.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
And with Elsie's last action, we have Yadrin up next, followed by Keiko.
Right, okay. For now, I'm going to use my 3 attacks on the skeleton. Whilst eyeballing
piercingly looking at Elsie.
Yeah. And the fucking owl. 31. 23, 33, 28.
Yeah.
13, 19, 29, and 19.
So the last one misses, you hit twice.
It is minus 10 for the third hit, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
10, 14. 14 damage on the first hit.
Yeah.
16 damage on the second hit.
Nice.
Okay, well done. 2 good hits. Some consistent damage being done. That's good. Okay. There. So you make your two swings. The third one, unfortunately, hits the open space where the rib was, and you miss. You stumble slightly, put off by being hit by the lightning as well. a few seconds earlier. So you take a moment to compose yourself, reset your shield, and get ready for your next action as you look beyond towards Keiko, who's going to make their attacks now, I'm sure.
100%. All right, first attack. That's not great, but it's a 25.
25 misses.
Oh!
So that rapier strike,
Oh my God.
it pings off
on.
part of the creature's hip, just not penetrating where you wanted it to. Would you like to use a hero point?
Yes.
Another roll.
Even with me flanking it. That has a hefty armor class.
Yep, it is.
Okay, that's a 30.
Yes.
That is a hit.
There we
It's
go.
not critical, but it is a hit. Roll
I'll
your
take it.
damage.
I'll take it. Still a hit, and it's still a sneak attack. So
It's still sneak attack, yeah.
yeah, so 13 plus 7, 20 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Hey!
Oh!
You were so close.
Oh,
Rich. So
my
close.
whole life as a flightless bird, but somehow I summoned my ancestry and just leaped just a little bit further. I should be able to stab it right in the back of its, at the base of its spine, and the whole spine just collapses and it falls down into a pile in front of us.
You kill it. It does exactly as you say. This huge skeleton, the skeleton, in fact, of a cloud giant, collapses around you. The skull smashes onto the floor as you land, and with a flurry, you flick whatever remains of the creature that was on your rapier, and with a flourish, you put it back into your scabbard, and you turn to your fellows and look the proudest you ever have in front of them.
Indeed.
Excellent work.
Pilot's move.
Excellent work, Keiko.
Behind you, there is another familiar rumbling as part of the sandstone cave wall collapses, and you notice a set of stairs that descend into the darkness. Corlo once again flies from his perch, where he was on the throne, through the doorway, and as he does so, he says, "Well done, my friends. That was the final challenge. Now, if you accompany me, I will take you to your final reward."
As the bird finishes talking, I'll walk up to Elsie and I'll go, "You are lucky I have sworn oaths of repentance. It's been the old me. I'll sheathe my sword. I may have taken place from your pride." I'll sort of twitch as the electric static goes through.
And I'll just kind of, I won't say anything. I'll just kind of like look at Booty Feathers.
And I eyeball the owl as I walk away.
All right, let's follow.
Or you'll see as he's walking off, you'll see
Although final reward does sound a little ominous, but I'm gonna hope.
Yeah, every reward has seemed to be, a problem.
The opposite, in fact. Yeah. So yeah, you descend the stairs. I forgot to put up the artwork. That's the artwork for the giant skeleton. It's a massive thing.
Yeah,
so
I love
cool.
that. It's awesome.
That's
It's
one of my
really
favorite
great
pieces
artwork.
ever.
Kingsman, do you want to heal before we go any further?
I think yes. If you've got one to spare,
most certainly
bravo,
do, friend.
bravo.
Hey, you can't take it on a single point, huh?
7 and 5, 14 and 5, 19 points.
For everybody?
Thank you very much. That keeps me ticking.
Let's assume I did that at 3 action level, so if anybody needs.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
19,
you'll get that back.
Oh, 19. Okay.
Okay, so you head down the stairs. You head downwards in a slow, steady spiral for around an hour. The air around you becoming cooler and damper with each passing step.
Did you say
And
for an
eventually-
hour?
An hour?
Hour. Yeah, for an hour.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for an hour.
What sort of place are we in?
Like the TARDIS of cave networks, clearly.
Okay.
You head down for an hour of each passing step, becoming cooler and damper. Eventually, you reach a dimly lit chamber which contains a massive, and I can't underemphasize, a massive, massive wooden chest. On the opposite side of the room is a heavy red velvet curtain. Thin shafts of light peek through the heavy drapes, illuminating dust eddies in the chamber. Your attention, however, clearly, obviously, is drawn to the massive chest. And one heart-wrenching fact about it. It is empty.
It's open?
What?
It's open and empty.
And it's empty.
You rush
Wait,
over.
the real treasure was companionship?
It was friendship. All
Son
of
of
it.
a bitch.
I look at Elster. You son of a bitch.
Detect magic. I'm casting detect magic.
Levana, Kingsman, they run over, and being the smaller creatures that they are, they go full chest in, feet off the floor. All that's in the bottom of this chest are a few corroded copper coins, and not the sort you dig up in the English countryside that are worth millions. They're absolutely worthless. And one rare silver bit. That's it. That's all that's at the bottom of this chest. The expected gold and jewels are nowhere to be seen. From somewhere, once again, Corlo flutters down. He hops precariously on the lid of the empty treasure chest, the massive empty treasure chest.
I throw my
And he
trident
opens his
at him.
beak once again. And the voice of Captain Renlock rings true and clear in this small chamber. My friends, you truly were the finest crew I ever had the pleasure of sailing with, and I'm sorry to say that the promised treasure was a ruse. I hope you will forgive me, but I turned it over to that Andorran captain in exchange for his promise of leniency for you all. That treasure bought your freedom, and I, for one, can't think of a finer purchase. The bird grows silent for a moment, and as you ponder those words, it leaps off, takes flight across the room to perch on top of the heavy red drapes. It opens its beak again, and Captain Renlock continues. But fear not, my friends, because an old pirate like me always has one more secret, and this one is for you. And with that, Corlo pulls the curtains down, revealing a hidden cove beyond. There, sitting in dry dock, is a glorious sailing ship. A sailing sloop in near perfect condition. The parrot continues. I had a few enchantments cast to make sure it was ready for you when the time was right. The ship is yours. Take it and see the world that I never did.
Oh. Levana's eyes light up. She gets all giddy. Would you be
You see a single tear come down Elsir's cheek.
A real life pirate ship.
And that,
again,
my friends,
it's Goonies.
is
It's
it.
One-Eyed Willie's
It
ship.
is
leaving at the end.
One-Eyed Willie's ship.
Very Goonies-esque.
And you can get on it. There is no treasure. Let's just put it out there. There's no treasure. It's not
The
filled
boat
with.
is the treasure.
It all got engaged. The boat is the treasure, and you can sail off into the horizon and tour Galarian with your merry band forevermore. But that is the end of this adventure. That's the end of Sundered Waves. Well done, everybody.
That's pretty great.
Well done.
I like
Well
that.
done. That was really well done.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was a really good, fun adventure. That was really good.
That was a great
one. Boy, that's a really good one. Cheers, Steve. Well done. Thank you for.
Thank you. Well done. Well done to you. That was a pleasure to play. That was. I really had fun in that last fight as well. I may have bent the rules a little bit with the whole lightning bolt thing, but it was a fun effect, and it weren't going to kill you, so it was all right. And I knew you was going to kill the creature.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
I really had a great time playing that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Just a master class in writing a one shot. Like if you're gonna do an isolated adventure like that, that's so satisfying and fun. Great stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. So anyone that doesn't know, Sundered Waves is a one shot you can buy it from Pathfinder shop. It's written by Jason Bullman.
Props to Jason Bullman for that one.
Yeah, so he's one of he's one of the chief writers at Paizo. He's been there a long time. They did run their own stream at one point as well, didn't they? With Marissa, where Jason was DMing. So yeah, that was a really fun little adventure to play. Lots of Goonies references as well for those in the know. So I guess that's us wrapping up now. I hope everybody enjoyed it and had a good time. We will have to do this again with another one shot.
Please.
I've enjoyed playing Pathfinder. Well, I'm enjoying playing Pathfinder in Abomination. That's a slightly different game, not as fun. Bit more serious. But it was really good. So,
super fun.
Yeah, thank you to all players. Thank you for those of you that watched live. If you haven't watched live, then you can catch this on our YouTube channel. Episode 1 will be up tomorrow. Episode 2, I'm pretty sure we'll follow it shortly afterwards. A like and a subscribe would be great. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Anyone want to say anything before we finish?
Just thanks for having me, my guys. Really, really appreciate it.
Always welcome, Bill. Again, all of our players and the stuff that's going on. If you've made it this far, if you're watching this on YouTube, as Steve said, give it a link. But if you want to come and play, get in touch. We're always looking for players, guest players to come on, join our games. We love meeting new people. So all you got to do is get in touch, like and subscribe. The usual stuff, and we'll get you in a game.
Very cool.
Cool. Right.
Thanks, y'all.
Right, we will roll VT.
You do it, Steve. I'll do the first one. I'll do the second one.
Thanks for not killing us, Steve.
Cheers, Steve.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Steve.